One of the best plays to watch in the NBA is a fast break dunk. Sometimes these dunks are so powerful that they break the backboard and shatter the glass. Welcome back to Sports 365, your daily dose of non-stop hoops. Today we're going over the top 7 NBA players that broke the rim. If you're new here and enjoy our content, make sure to subscribe. Coming in at number 7 is Chuck Connors, who broke the backboard when playing for the Celtics in 1946. This was the first ever season for the Boston Celtics. During the warm-up before the game even started, the backboard was shattered. Now you may be thinking that this was by a dunk. Sadly, this didn't happen. It was just a routine shoot around. The person that actually installed the rim forgot to place the rubber piece behind the glass backboard and the metal rim. Connors took a normal shot and it bounced off the rim and shattered the entire backboard. Later on that year, Connors decided to pursue a career in Major League Baseball instead of basketball. Number 6, Kevin Love, who was on the championship team with LeBron James in Cleveland. Turns out he absolutely obliterated a rim in high school. He explained the entire ordeal on the YouTube show Hot Ones. While in high school, he was able to steal the ball and go on a fast break for the hoop. While slamming down the ball, the entire backboard just shattered. Although everyone at the court and Kevin himself thought it was really cool, the school ended up trying to build a family for the backboard. Kevin said in the interview, "So the final score was actually 4-0. I think I had a layup before that, and I had a breakaway dunk, broke the backboard, and we actually had to play in a middle school the next night." The basketball hoops in high school should be built to withstand the weight of high school players. It seems like this wasn't the case. Therefore, Kevin and his family should not have been asked to pay for it. Coming in at the number 5 spot is Chris Morris. Now, this happened in a game against Michael Jordan in Chicago. In that game, Jordan jammed over Morris. Later that game, to get back at Jordan, Morris ended up slamming down really hard on the backboard. He ended up jamming so hard that the entire backboard shattered, but the glass didn't fall. The entire backboard was just broken everywhere. This was also the first time in the NBA in which they used breakaway rims that were not fully connected to the glass backboard. It is a new tempered glass like they have in cars, where it is much safer and won't send shards of glass flying around everywhere. It breaks into small pieces and is much more safe. Hearing about or seeing these incidents actually happen really goes to show how much they've changed the backboard over time, and it's just crazy to see how much it's evolved. Our list comprises of events dating back all the way to 1946. And with that being said, let's move on to the number 4 spot. In at number 4, we have none other than the NBA legend himself, LeBron James. Although he has not broken any backboard rims in the NBA, he was still able to literally rip the rim out of the backboard while still in high school. This happened when he was at a normal practice while scrimmaging against the other players on his team. After his senior year of high school, he was drafted as the number 1 overall pick in the 2003 NBA draft. The rest is history.
The Cleveland Cavaliers select LeBron James.
In a way, it is sad that we will no longer be able to see some of the insane dunks like back in the day, but it is still awesome to look back and say that some of the best dunkers to ever play the game of basketball actually managed to do it. At the number 3 spot, we have Darryl Dawkins, aka Chocolate Thunder. On November 13th, 1979, in the middle of a game, Philadelphia Sixers center Darryl Dawkins leaped over the Kings forward Bill Robinson and slam dunked the basketball, which shattered the fiberglass. According to the people at the game, it sounded like a bomb going off in the center of the court. Shards of glass were going everywhere, flying all over the place, and Robinson got cuts all over his legs and arms, and there was also a piece of glass in Dr. J's afro. It happened again in Philadelphia, and after that, the NBA commissioner Larry O'Brien called a young player into his office and said that every time Dawkins broke a backboard, he'd be fined $5,000 and also suspended. The NBA later installed shatterproof backboards and breakaway rims in every arena. The greatest basketball player of all time, Michael Jordan, comes in at the number 2 spot with a glass-shattering dunk. In 1985, while playing a Nike exhibition game in Italy, Jordan slammed down so hard and all of the glass fell on the players from the other team. When you watch the dunk, it was about 1.5 feet past the free throw line, and it looked a lot like a signature Jordan dunk with his legs up. Although that was just an insane dunk, he also ended up scoring 30 points that game. He was in Italy promoting the Air Jordan 1, which was his first pair of shoes he had. He later said in an interview stating it was something he would never forget and one of his favorite moments ever playing basketball. Coming in at the number 1 spot is Shaquille O'Neal, gargantuan Shaq. Humongous Shaq. Shaquille O'Neal is by far one of the most recognizable players when it comes to breaking rims in the NBA. He has broken so many rims that he has a rim statue in his house. That's right, Big Shaq has a statue that has 17 rims on it, all which he broke during his basketball career. He broke rims while at college at LSU regularly. The first backboard that he broke in the NBA was during his rookie year with the Orlando Magic. Shaq destroyed not only the backboard, but he brought down the entire support system for the rim. Later against the New Jersey Nets, huge Shaq, massive Shaq, humongous Shaq brought down the entire backboard and the support system, as well as the shot clock, which almost hit him in the head. Rod Thorne, the chairman of the competition committee, told the Orlando Sentinel whether it was Shaquille O'Neal or someone else, with the size of these players, it was just a matter of time. He just happened to be a lot bigger and a lot stronger than most. It is crazy that they needed to literally change the structure for the entire backboard to make sure that it was safe for all the players. Now that you know the 7 NBA players that broke the rim, make sure to let us know who's your favorite player that you like watching dunk in the comments down below for a chance to be featured in the comment of the day for our next video. And don't forget to come back every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday for your daily dose of non-stop hoops.